Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we are playing one of my favorite non-Final Fantasy RPGs. We are playing Lunar Silver Star Story on the PS1. So put on your PJs and prepare for some cliches, but you don't have long to prepare because I'm going to sing the intro. Yes, that's right. Now, this is an intro that I like to watch every time I start up the game. I love the intro for this. In your dreams, magical thoughts, all things are real unless you dream they're not. In your dreams, love is the plot, carried on wings of hope. Each of our souls intertwine when we do. Instantly we see it, the time to grow and be it, when everything is pinned on a hope. Let rise the dreams of your heart, that innocent youth, careless and kind, free to roam the breeze in love, only when two brilliantly shine as one. Good or bad, I'll let you guys be the judge of that. I just can't hold that last high note for very long. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite non-Final Fantasy RPGs, right up there with the Etrian Odyssey series and Breath of Fire 3. So let's go ahead and jump in here to a new game, and we're going to have some cutscenes here, so I'm going to be kind of quiet for that. There's voice acting, too, somewhat.
I don't remember when it started exactly, but the dream of having a fantastic adventure in far-off places grabbed my heart early and is yet to let go. You see, my hero is Dragon Master Dine. Outside my village, there's a monument made in his honor. His adventures were the most fantastic of all, fighting evil, risking death, protecting the goddess Althena. It's all so exciting. One day, I want to have adventures like that. But excitement of that kind is a long way from Berg. Oh, hello, Noel.
Alex, couldn't you hear me? I've been flying all over for the last half hour calling for you. But I should have known you'd be here.
Oh, no. Where else would I be?
What is that thing? Okay, I know what it is, but
Dragon Master, Dine. I know that Dine was probably the greatest of the four heroes, Alex, but I'm amazed that you never get tired of coming to stare at his dull monument. Oh shoot, I just remembered. We better go meet Luna to practice singing. If we're late, she'll be upset.
don't call Null a cat. Null does not like that. at all. So, yeah, we have Alex here, who's a pretty happy-go-lucky guy, wants to go on adventures. We have Null, the flying something or other. And another earthquake. I'm not going to read all of the text, just because I think that would get a little, oh, we have another character.
I figured you might be here. Now that the warm weather has melted the ice near the Dragon's Cave, there isn't any time to waste getting started on our big adventure. If we hurry, we may be able to sneak in without waking the dragon. Then we can get a fantastically huge diamond from its lair worth thousands and thousands of silver, making us filthy, stinking rich and very popular in the process.
Oh dear. We get Super Nerd to join us, don't we? So we want to go check out this White Dragon Cave and go on an adventure with this guy. His name is Ramus, and yeah, so we get to go with him. Great. And yeah, I like some of the dialogue. Actually, I like a lot of the dialogue in this. So I will be talking to the townspeople. At least my goal is to attempt to talk to all the townspeople. If I forget one or two, I apologize for that. But the dialogue in this game between the characters is very lighthearted, very fun, and we move fairly quickly. There's only one speed you can move, so yeah, there is that. So yeah, my experience with this game... Oh, an ugly teddy bear. It's big as Alex. Oh, I love Null's personality too. And, yep, this is this is Alex's house. I believe Alex is like 16 years old, or maybe 18. Pretty sure he's 16, though. So yeah, Luna, we have to go meet Luna, and we have treasures up here. Yeah, we need permission first. Okay. That's fine, too. Now, there are several different versions of this game. The PS... it moves. I forgot that the cow moves. There's the PS1 version, and there's a Sega Saturn version, which is actually an earlier version than this. Then there's a Game Boy Advance version, which came out after the PS1 version, and then there's also the PSP version. I was really debating on either playing this version or the PSP version, and I'll go over some of the differences as we go along. So these townspeople, if we go up past this bridge, that's where we go to meet Luna. And it doesn't matter because we're already late, so we may as well go talk to other things. Grogloaf? I don't think I want to know what Grogloaf is. Oh boy. I'm not going to talk to the shop guy there because he's not actually open yet, and that's all he's going to tell you. Okay, fine. If you're getting in our way, I'll talk to you. So, yes, there's this goddess Althena, and that's a statue of Althena in the center of the town there. Oh boy. Like I said, I enjoy some of the dialogue. Here's a cat. Yep, see, Null is not a cat. I think Null's a girl. I love how some of their portraits change too, in the dialogue screen. Again, it just adds to some of the lighthearted amusing nature of this game. And a lot of this game, it does start off very lighthearted. Hey, there's Ramus. You gotta get everything you need for a trip. Okay. 300 S being silver, that's the currency in this game. Enough for our snack budget. And I like Null's response here. Big enough for the entire village. If you have 300 silver, I would kind of want that. And I like Null here too. Oh. This is why it's worth it to talk to all the townspeople and such. Alright. Let's check out this other house down here. I don't think there's any treasures we can get right now, so don't worry too much about that. Big city. Wonder if we'll get to go to Maribia. Yep, so this is kind of a boring little town. I wonder if that actually causes like some healing on our characters. I don't know. It's not like we were hurt anyways. You cast a spell to turn us into toads, but it didn't work. Turn Null into a cookie. I love Null's response there. So yeah, typically in RPGs, I'll tend to skip by talking to the townspeople because they'll either, especially if it's a game I'm really familiar with, because they'll either tell me just information I need to know or not say anything that's too interesting. But the townspeople in this game, they're just tons of fun to talk to. Even though they have most of them have no impact on the plot. I mean, some of them, they still might give you pointers on like where to go next and tips like that. I agree with you there and all. I'm not a cat person either. Well, partly because I'm allergic to cats. Did I talk to you? You're eating your Wheaties. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've seen that dialogue. I don't think we've been in here, though. A really chunky pigeon? Oh. I feel sorry for dogs. Can't imagine not being able to fly or speak. Oh. Null will make this adventure fun, that's for sure. Okay, well, we're late enough as it is, so let's go up and let's talk to Luna here. And we're going to end up triggering another cutscene here, so I'm going to be quiet for this one as well. Kind of both. Uh, Thanks for that and all. So yeah, whose singing was better, mine or Luna's? Okay, don't anybody answer that. So yeah, we want to go to the White Dragon Cave. I don't know, it sounded pretty good to me. Dragon Diamond. And that's not a sign of danger. Not at all. Oh boy. Well, I told you, Luna, yeah, we're gonna go explore the White Dragon Cave. Although, you know, we could use a sort of white mage healer character to come with us. Yeah, that could happen. Oh, good. She's going to join us and come along. Uh, yeah, Alex, you can't say no to Luna. Just like she can't really say no to stop you from going to the cave. You also can't stop her from going along. It's kind of a trade-off. Yeah, we should tell Alex's parents. Plus, Alex doesn't really have a sword or a weapon at this time, and that would be a bad thing to go into battle without. So yeah, quick look at our inventory magic. Here's our items. So yeah, our items, we're wearing... This is the stuff we have equipped on the top line, and then we have the instrument here, and you can actually play. It acts kind of like a music test for the game. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Don't spoil the good music. I want to get to... Ah, there we go. And Luna, she just has a scarf and some clothes. And Null can act as kind of our inventory bag and hold a bunch of items. Our other characters, they're limited on the number of items that they can hold. Magic. So, Alex has Sword Dance. It's not a multi-hit attack, that's a lie. But it takes 6 MP, and we only have 10 MP total, so that's kind of an issue. Luna, on the other hand, she has 40 MP, and Healing Song takes 4. It's only single target. As you can see there, the 1A means it's... well, there's one target. So yeah, we don't have any multi-targeting abilities just yet, but that's okay. So my experience with this game, I first bought this game at this old like video rental chain that's no longer in business. I'll talk to our parents, and I'm not gonna say the name of it. It wasn't Blockbuster. I don't know how big the chain really was. A flame ring. And now we have permission to take the treasures there. So, yeah, we're going to do that. We got Dragonfly Wing, an herb, a starlight, and an Angel's Tear. Let's see what all those do. So yeah, Angel's Tear restores a bit of our MP, or Starlight restores a bit of our MP. Angel's Tear revives fainted characters. And let's go and look. We're going to give the Sling, we got to give that over to Luna there. And Dragonfly Wing lets us escape dungeons, so that could be useful. We can't give away the Ocarina. And this isn't how we equip items, this is how we equip items. So yeah, that increases our attack. That increases, well, it also increases our attack power by 1. And it defends us against water and wind attacks, so that could be useful. And the herb, that will restore some HP, which we don't need that right now. We do need to equip Luna here to give her a sling. Alright, and we are good to go. So yeah, I found it was probably when I was in, like, I think it was 8th grade I was in when I found this game, and it was kind of in their bin of things to sell, and I was looking for an RPG, and I did not know a thing about this game. I just saw the case that it had, and I'm like, well, this looks like an RPG, and it's not a Final Fantasy game, because I had completed the Final Fantasy games up to that point and didn't feel like replaying them, so I wanted something new. And like, well, I guess I'll go with this. It's only like $10 or whatever. And well, I was not disappointed with this game. I mean, there were some points along the way where I was kind of like about to lose interest, but then the game fixed that. More on that later. But yeah, this game will take quite a while to start off. And Ramus here, he comes with some equipment, but he does not have magic. So yeah, can't use magic, and no, we can't go back and get that treasure in Ramus's house just yet. So this is our world map. There's no battles that you'll ever fight on the world map. And yeah, you just kind of walk around. You can save. In fact, you can save pretty much anywhere, I think. And here's our cave that we need to go in. And, well, this is a problem. And how do we fix our problems on this channel? Well, okay, punching it in the face isn't going to work this time. So it was actually the flame ring that melted that ice there. That's convenient. Now notice how the rest of the party isn't trailing on dungeon areas. And also notice enemies, they aren't necessarily random encounters. So you can... do not use AI. Always select command. And I'll have Luna team up with Alex there, and Ramus, he can take one on his own. So yeah, 7 damage, that's kind of a lot at this point. Another thing you might notice about this game's battle system is we have like this huge area and enemies are moving around in that. There is only a certain range that enemies can move, and if their target is not within their range, well then they just move closer to the target, but they don't actually get to attack it. Oh, we already got a level up. That's convenient. And Ramus got a level up. Alright, we're going to heal up after battle. I want to try and use the healing post-battle. So you can, in theory, avoid a lot of random encounters, although you're going to see that that's not, well, number one, it's not the best idea. Number two, avoiding those bees are darn near impossible. Well, I call them bees. They're mutant flies, at least this group is. So these guys aren't super tough, but the flies, they are super fast, as you can tell. Oh gosh, and they like to target Luna. So I would prefer if you guys didn't do that. Let's demonstrate her healing in battle, or we'll demonstrate her dying. So we could use the angel tier. We're not going to. Because you see, when a character is dead at the end of battle, or has a status condition, Null will come and revive them. And they don't miss out on experience either. And Alex gained a level and increased, well, a whole bunch of stats. So that's kind of nice. Alright, let's heal up Luna. And we probably want to heal up Alex, because we're still low level here. And we got an herb. Hooray! Herbs, those heal... Yeah, we don't want to skip these battles. We want to do these battles. Especially with the slimes. Now, this battle looks kind of intimidating. I promise you it's more intimidating than it actually is. Yeah, Alex can now one-shot them. Because you see those back slimes, they're not going to be able to reach us, at least on this round. So yeah, that was one thing when I first started playing this game. I thought it was going to be like really, really difficult due to having like 3-on-6 battles in the first dungeon and enemies doing this much damage, but that's going to change fairly quickly, or we're just going to die fairly quickly. I mean, that's an option too. So yeah, that Angel's Tier item we got, you can only really use it in battle. So unless you're like in a boss battle, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Alright, let's heal up. Now let's see, what else can we do here? If we go over to Null, we can change our formation. Yeah, this is fine. That'll just determine where you're standing at the start of a battle. Now, Luna, as you've noticed, has a ranged weapon. It has a pretty darn good range, so she's able to attack things. You can't just scale the wall like that. That's rude. I can't do that. So she has a nice ranged attack, and for this battle I'm going to use the Sword Dance. Also notice that I did gain some MP upon leveling up, so now I can use Swords Dance twice. You can attack that one. Yeah, those two back flies aren't going to be able to reach us yet. And there's Sword Dance in action. Hey, you want to take out that crystal thing as quickly as possible. I was not paying attention to his name there. Yeah, these guys are going to get a couple hits in. And Luna gained a level. Excellent. Now, in the PSP version, whenever a character gained a level, they'd be fully restored on their HP and MP. That's not the case, but any MP or HP that you get from a level up gets added to your total. So it's not like some Final Fantasy games where only your maximum MP increases, but you have to go fill it up. No, if you get an MP boost, you actually get that MP added to your character for immediate use. Alright, another battle here with some slimes. And when you see those sparkles there, that indicates that's a critical hit. So yeah, the battle system, it's quite simple, but kind of intricate at the same time, and I appreciate that. I forgot which one Luna was attacking. Okay, she was attacking that one. Oh, and you see there... Oh, no, she wasn't attacking that one. I have totally screwed up this entire battle now. So yeah, if your character cannot reach or walk around to the thing you're trying to target, then you just kind of go as far as you can, and then end up not getting to hit the thing. And I am not paying near enough attention for this and doing this much worse than what it could be. Ooh, that was kind of close there for Alex. So yeah, part of me didn't like this game because I felt it was kind of easy with the whole, hey, even if you die in battle, Null's just going to revive you at the end. But no, there's still plenty of good challenge to be found. We're going to go more into this. Actually, we're going to go back to town, I think. Yeah, 163 silver. We'll go back to town and fill up, and I'll show you guys that next time.